There are a lot of powerful Transformers out there. Optimus Prime, Megatron, Bumblebee, but the Lord of Chaos Unicron has to be the most powerful of them all. I mean, when one guy is transforming into a semi-truck and the other guy is transforming into a literal planet, you know Unicron is a step above the rest. But just how powerful is the Planet Eater? How powerful is Unicron? For today, that's what we're gonna find out. What's up guys, this is DanCo. I do fight breakdowns, power ranking videos, or more deep dives into your favorite characters and franchises, with new videos every week. So if that seems great to you, well, sit back and enjoy the video. Hit that like button if you want to, or hit the subscribe button while you're at it. Unicron is many things: the devil, the yin to your yang, the destroyer, the devourer, and mainly the evil god of the Transformers multiverse, embodying the forces of chaos, darkness, and evil. He was created by the One, who's pretty much the equivalent to the One Above All, or the Presence from Marvel or DC. And the One is someone who existed before time and space, or even existed before the multiverse itself. It's been heavily debated on just what exactly the One is. It's either the creator of the multiverse, maybe even the Omniverse, or the sentient core of the multiverse. But the One created Unicron and sent him out into this new multiverse in order to explore it and discover it. But what Unicron discovered was that the multiverse was noisy and loud, and so he decided to destroy it all in order to finally find peace and quiet. And that's what Unicron did. He destroyed and consumed everything. Every planet, every galaxy, the very essence of the universe itself, until there was only the void left, all in an attempt to find peace and quiet. But Unicron wasn't quite thorough, and there was still bits of the old multiverse that remained. They reacted with each other, forming the Big Bang, and suddenly a new multiverse was formed. This is our multiverse now. And so Unicron woke up from his slumber and got to destroying again. Except this time, in order to defend this new world, the One made Primus, a twin brother to Unicron, in order to bring about a balance between chaos and order. And that's kind of where we pick up. Unicron is still trying to devour the whole multiverse, end everything, and find peace and nothingness. And the forces of Primus, so like Optimus Prime and the Transformers, backed with Primus on their side, are trying to stop him. So Unicron is basically just like Galactus. In fact, Galactus can make a pretty strong copyright infringement case against him. But the chief difference here is that while Galactus is dedicated to consuming planets around him, that's how he feeds his hunger, Unicron decided to go just a bit bigger. He's dedicated to not just eating planets or moons or stars, but the very fabric of the universe and existence, with his end goal being the consumption of the entire multiverse. And just so you know, in Transformers especially, that is a very, very big deal. Basically, think about it this way. In the Transformers multiverse, there are an infinite number of universes, featuring an infinite number of possibilities, to the point where anything that can happen does happen somewhere out there in the multiverse. And just to back that up, the Transtech, basically the Watchers of the multiverse, have cataloged almost 16 million universes, while Bugbite, a dimensional traveler, has counted over 15 quadrillion universes. So the idea of literally an infinite number of universes really doesn't sound that far off. From there, all the universes throughout the multiverse are organized in universal clusters, which are like mini multiverses that represent a particular continuity in Transformers. And that universal cluster contains all the universes of said continuity. So like there would be a live-action Universal cluster, an animated cluster, a comics cluster, and so on and so forth. And then between these universes, there exists a place known as the Trans-Warp Space, which is a non-space-time place where terrifying elder gods live. Then it goes up, too. Keeping in line with string theory, the multiverse contains somewhere between 17 to 20 different dimensional layers on top of itself. And it's not just that either. Just to really drive home the point, each of these universes have been confirmed to be infinite in size as well. So we're talking about something just astronomically massive in size. It's actually legit insane. The cosmology of Transformers is just a massive rabbit hole, but hopefully that's just a baseline understanding of how big it is. And Unicron being Unicron, his goal is to devour all of this. And he actually already has done it. For a multiverse this big and this complex, Unicron has already devoured the entirety of it, leaving only fragments behind. It became the center of the void of nothingness that was left. That's insanely impressive and demonstrates just how powerful he is. But it's really just scratching the surface of all the crazy feats that Unicron has done. I mean, in terms of combat abilities, Unicron has shown himself to be better than Primus. And in their fights, well, their battles shook the entire universe, destroying worlds, imploding suns, and wiping out all of life all around them. And Primus is definitely nothing to scoff at. I mean, as the brother of Unicron, and being created by the One, Primus is meant to be the very concept of good and order within the multiverse, the Lord of the Light Gods, and the ultimate rival and counterforce to the Dark Gods and Unicron. He's insanely powerful, to the point where the 13 Primes, which were made from mere fragments of the essence of Primus, and they're multiversal beings, were created to serve and protect the multiverse. Like one of the 13 was Solus Prime, who created the Star Saber, which could collapse the entire multiverse in on itself and effectively end existence altogether. Then another one of the Primes was Megatronus, who is an omniversal tyrant who can use forces similar in power to the Big Bang, and was threatening to destroy the universal streams of the multiverse before Primus killed him. So Unicron being better and more powerful than Primus is definitely no small feat. It's nothing to scoff at. Primus can literally make multiversal threats from mere fragments of his power. And again, that's just a little bit of what Unicron has shown us. Like he's capable of folding trans-dimensional space at a nearly limitless extent. He can create pocket dimensions, he can constantly calculate probabilities by his internally integrated network of sentient quantum computers. His very existence is enough to threaten the fabrics of space-time and destroy galaxies. Unicron can't even technically die or be killed, and he's got no known weaknesses, outside of the matrix of leadership, which contains Primus's essence. And he's used all this power and all these abilities to go about trying to consume the multiverse once again. Due to this so-called Unicron phenomenon, Unicron has devoured 1,176,325 universal streams within this new multiverse. So just about approximately 22% of the Transformers multiverse already. And he's still hungry for more. He's not going to stop until he can consume the entire thing. Then of course there is this thing known as the Unicron Singularity. It basically looks like just a gigantic black hole in the sky, but it's actually Unicron's unbound form. And while Unicron alive wants to destroy every universe, turns out that Unicron being destroyed is basically the same thing too, except much, much worse. This black hole is the very essence of Unicron. It was formed after he was destroyed. all to fulfill Unicron's ultimate goal, just sucking up the entire multiverse into nothingness. And this black hole was gonna do just that. It was going to destroy the entire multiverse, destroy all of reality. It actually did manage to destroy and damage countless universes, and it would have gone on to gobble up all of Transformers if it wasn't for Primus using his absolute full power in order to hold it back. So basically, Unicron, the Devourer, the Chaos Bringer, the King of the Dark Gods, well, he is an immensely powerful being. He can devour absolutely anything in his path, ranging from planets, galaxies, to entire universes, or even the whole multiverse. He's already destroyed the multiverse once. He's trying to do it again a second time. I never thought I would see a character this powerful in something that was basically a giant advertisement for toys. The Unicron is basically a threat to the Omniverse itself. He might be one of the most powerful villains in all of fiction. But what do y'all think? Sound off in the comments down below. I know you're gonna have thoughts and feelings on this one for sure. If you stuck around this long and made it to the end of the video, that's amazing. Thank you so much for watching and for supporting us. And if you want to go subscribe, well, go subscribe. You're going to see more videos like this one every single week. I'll see y'all then. I'll see y'all next time.